What's going on, everybody? Sthirteens back here with another video. So today I wanted to go more over with ways you can get followers and views on Omlet Arcade. Guys, if you don't know what Omlet Arcade is, it's a streaming app. If you guys are trying to become a streamer, I'd definitely start checking it out, especially if you play mobile, PC games, stuff like that. Anyways, getting right into it, guys. How do you get followers on Omlet Arcade? Currently, right now, I'm sitting at about 23.5, I want to say. I'm going to go 5. 23.5 thousand followers currently right now, which I mean, ain't bad. It's really not. Like I said, for my first, we're coming up, I think we're at like 315 days so far we've been on the app. So, not bad, guys. We're averaging about 75 followers per day. Now, you may be wondering, like, holy crap, how are we doing that? Okay, so we're going to go over some simple ways here, guys. Simple ways you guys can get followers, okay? So, A, stream. I stream myself 3 to 4 days out of the week. I'm not saying you guys have to do that. Maybe 1 to 2 days works for you. Stream whenever you have time. If you guys are trying to become a streamer, that's the only way. You guys may be saying, oh, hey, I don't get views. But I'll be going over that in a little bit later, okay? Okay, so the next way you guys can get followers is also by taking over leaderboards. What I mean by that is if you guys, like, for example, we use Fortnite. If you guys like Fortnite, you guys start from the bottom, you work your way up to the top. Pretty much, you can get on leaderboards if you already didn't know that. You can get on leaderboards for, like, the games you play. And whenever people join Omlet Arcade, you know how, like, you could join communities or whatever when you first joined, or even, like, now you can still join communities if you want to for certain games if you look them up. Anyways, the people on top of the leaderboards are the first people that Omlet sends you to whenever you join those communities. So pretty much there's like easy followers right there. I would say average per day I get at least 50 followers just from that, just because of the fact of I normally am in the top 3 for creative destruction streamers, just because of the fact of, like I said, I stream 3 to 4 weeks. I used to stream 7 days a week, but like I said, I'm trying to do YouTube and other stuff right now for my channels, so I only stream 3 to 4 days a week now, but you know, that's still enough in my opinion. I would say, honestly, if you streamed 1 to 2 days a week, that's fine, but at least try to make it worth like 3 to 4 hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours least, I would say. Like I said, try to stream as much as you can, but don't try to get burned out by it. Don't stream every second of your life away, because it's not, no. Please don't do that. That's not all what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, if you have free time, you know, you want to stream, do it, but just try not to get discouraged with it if people aren't joining, because it takes time, guys. It takes time. Anyways, guys, like I said, take over leaderboards, stream. Those are the top 2 ways. Also, I mean, collabs with people. I don't do many collabs that much just because of the fact of they're always so hard to put together normally. But if you can do a collab with someone who's at your level or even higher than you, I mean, do it, because, you know, maybe like those followers will transpire to you. But I mean, you can't just hope for collabs. Like, that's the thing, though. Like, I mean, you can like hope they work, but I mean, not every collab's gonna work. Not every collab's gonna get you anything. So that's where you gotta use your hard work and dedication and just get it done. Streaming isn't easy, and it really divides the people who are here just for money and who are here to have fun. But also, like I said, it's a great thing about streaming is you also can make a living off of it. And in the beginning, though, you aren't gonna have views. That's the next step we'll go into here, guys, about viewage. So if you want views, guys, that's the thing, though, is it takes a while. You gotta first get consistent viewers, which means pretty much when you start streaming, you're gonna have nobody in your stream. You're gonna have maybe 1, 2 people, unless you get a couple friends to come on in, which, I mean, that's great. That is great. And you have to grow, and then you have to start meeting people, and you have to start talking with your little mic, or if you don't have a mic, you know, just talking in general, which I'd recommend talking, because, I mean, if you're typing in the chat, that's still rough. And yeah, because that kind of just ruins your stream, because like nobody knows who you are, nobody knows your voice. Like it's a rough time. It's a rough time. Like, I mean, half the streamers on Omlet don't even use their voice. So, I mean, it's like you already have the, you know, I guess advantage point there. And also, I mean, like I said, it just helps because, I mean, you can build a connection with people that way. And that's how you keep getting consistent viewers. That's the thing, though. You just got to work for those consistent viewers. I mean, it's like, honestly, most of my consistent viewers I actually do know, because like I'm friends with a lot of them, I would say right now. Whenever you do have these consistent views, though, it also does drive people in who are new, and that's another thing. You can start building connection with them, and then they'll start wanting to come out. Another great thing is if you are close to, like, on top of leaderboards, like within the top 10, obviously, then those new followers, they'll come out to the streams, and if, I mean, they're already following you, so, I mean, they probably do like you in some aspect, and then they'll sit there and talk, and it's just, like, it's great because it builds your hotness up, it builds your rank up on the leaderboards, and you're getting followers, you're getting views. It's great. I mean, it's like, it's what they say with money, pretty much. Make, you know, your money work for you even when you're sleeping. And that's the thing, though. If you get on the leaderboard, you don't have to stream to get followers. You just have to literally just sit there and do what you want. I mean, obviously streaming does help and you want to stay on those leaderboards and stuff like that if you are trying to get followers. Views, on the other hand, I mean, leaderboards really don't matter with views. I mean they obviously help, I guess, but it's like with views, it's just you have to, like, you know, have decent content. If you have decent content, that's good. Like, for example, creative destruction, I see a lot of people, like, when I'm not streaming, most people, I would say, average 20 to 40,000 hotness, and then whenever I start streaming, like, because normally I stream, as you guys know, like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern time, somewhere in there, I start my stream, and it's just, like, hotness to start boosting them, because a lot of people are out of school. Then you just got to pick your times when streaming, and then, like I said, if you're streaming a game people like, or even if, you know, you're streaming a rare game, like I said, you're still always going to have an audience. It's just you got to try to appeal to that audience to the point where they'll like you back. But like I said, guys, it's not an overnight process. You definitely have to work for it. And that's the thing, though. It's just people come to my stream all the time. And they're just like, oh, well, how about you follow me? I get two things, guys. I get, oh, how about you follow me? Or they ask me to do a collab with them. Which, I mean, I'm not going to do collabs with anybody. But it's just the fact of when everybody's asking me to do a collab, it's kind of like, well, like, you know, you kind of have to choose who you're going to go with, you know, since you already have like 40 people asking you at once. So it's rough in that aspect. But also, like, the people who come into your streams and it's like, oh, shout me out, which, I mean, I don't have an issue with a shout out or self-promotion, whatever, on self-promotion. I mean, I'm like, if you ask me to self-promote, that's fine, but honestly, myself, I don't self-promote in other people's streams because I find it disrespectful, but that's just me. Like, if you ask me, that's fine. Like, I don't find you disrespectful. I don't have nothing against you. But, like, if you're posting your links and stuff like that, just, like, coming to my stream and just posting your links without asking, that's when I find it disrespectful. Because you're supposed to be there for the streamer, the game, whatever, the entertainment, the content, and you're there disrespecting them by doing that. And if anything, it makes your channel look bad. And, like, for example, people in my chat all the time, when people do that, they'll sit there, not only will they block them, but they'll go in their DMs and sit there and just absolutely roast them, and it gives them such a bad reputation no matter who they are. It's so sad, but it's what has to happen sometimes, because it's just people are so toxic when it comes to their own self-promotion that it's just like, dang. That's one thing about Omlet I honestly do love, is that they're not that toxic. Like, there's, like, the drama group, like, you know, it's like a school in a way. There's, like, a drama group, and then there's the actual streamers. And, I mean, as long as you stay away from the drama group, you'll be fine. But it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's just you gotta choose your people wisely you talk to in the community. With me, I mean, I'll talk to anybody because, I mean, I'm fine with having a relationship with anybody in the community, because I'm like, you know, whatever. Like, I come out, I stream, that's my job, guys. That's my job. I come out, I stream, I try to entertain the best I can, and it's fun, guys. Like I said, I love being in the streams. But if you guys enjoy stuff like this, like, if this sounds like something you guys want to do, then maybe it is right for you. If you guys like, you know, streaming, playing video games, you know, like I said, maybe it is right for you. If you guys don't like that, if you guys don't like putting in the effort trying to get followers like that, then maybe this path is not for you. That's one reason I'm putting in the title. Is it for you? I mean, that's the question, guys. It's the ultimate goal here. You guys have to decide here. Does this sound like something you want to do? Because if so, then maybe it is worth the grind, guys. Maybe it is worth it. Like I said, in my opinion, I would say go at it for a couple months, see where you're at, reevaluate yourself. That's the one thing I do a lot, is I reevaluate myself every single day. I mean, it's just like I figure out where I am, and I, like, for me, like, I have to see the growth, like, the growth, because, like, if I don't see the growth in it, then it's just like, I don't know, like, I feel like, in a way, like, I feel like it gets to a point where, like, you stop growing, which, since for me, I mainly stream creative destruction, which for me, it's like I have hit that certain point where it's like with creative, I won't gain that many more followers. Like, I mean, like, I'll always gain followers, but, like, creative destruction on Omlet isn't growing at the moment. So when creative's not growing, I'm not growing. And pretty much, I mean, it alters to, like, everything right there, because, you know, then after that, you gotta decide. I mean, if you want, you know, mad followers, like, for example, like, the people who have over 100,000, then yeah, you gotta take on multiple games. You gotta figure out what you want to do. But in the end, it's all about you guys having fun now. Like I said, you guys figure it out. I mean, if you guys want followers, then go for it. I mean, go for the leaderboards, knock it out, guys. Like I said, I wish you guys the best of luck. Feel free to comment down below if any questions you guys have.